And in the second round, the other 4 teams will compete. In the last round, the teams that emerge as first and second in the first round and the second round will compete. Then would come out with the winner, the first, second, and third. So there are prizes for first, second, and third winners. So please, I would encourage you guys to do all your best. If you want the prize, each and every member of the team will get the quiz prize. Okay. So before we start with our quiz, I would like you to keep quiet, be very attentive whilst we start. Yeah, because the teams that are in front would like to hear their questions, and so that they will be able to answer their questions correctly. So there are a few rules to this quiz. So with this quiz, I am not going to decide on which questions that will be asked, on the questions that will be asked. So I have a bowl here, a transparent bowl here with the questions. Each sheet has a question. So when it's the turn of a team to answer their question, a member would come forward and pick any sheet that he or she wants. You give it to me, I'll read out the question, then you decide on who wants to answer the question. So it's a teamwork. So anybody or the team can decide to discuss and then ask someone to do what? To submit their answer for them. But then you have to do that. So a team gets 30 seconds to answer their question intended for them. And it's awarded 3 points. That means that there's only 3 points for each question. And if a team is not able to answer their question that was intended for them, the next team gets 15 seconds to answer it and is awarded 1 mark. So it's only 1 mark for a bonus question. And if a team is answering a question and the time passes, then the team gets to complete the answer and is awarded a point for the right answer. Because some of the questions you might have to, you would have to define. So if you are defining and your time is up, we will still allow you to finish first. And if you give the right answer, you'll be awarded a mark. So there is no deduction for a negative answer. So if you are wrong, nobody is going to deduct any marks from the groups, the marks that they got. Okay. And team members can discuss the questions and decide which member should make the submission. And this must be done within 30 seconds. And I will repeat each question twice. But for a bonus question, I won't repeat the question, because understanding of the question is part of the quiz. You have to understand the question that will be asked. So before we start, I'd say that may the best team win. Okay, so all the best to each and every team. We would like to know your names, but because of time, we wouldn't do that because you've already introduced yourselves. So without wasting my time, I think we'll start with the quiz. And group 1, if you are ready. I hope you are all ready, right? Okay. So group 1. So group 1, your question. What does it mean to be immune? Your question again. What does it mean to be immune?
To have a strong system.
To have a strong system. That's correct. I'll give it to them. 3 points. So group 2. Group 2, your question. Which disinfectant is normally used in the bacteriology lab?
Itamo.
I'll read the question again. You have 2 attempts, so that means you have your last attempt. Which disinfectant is normally used in the bacteriology lab?
Ethanol.
Okay, it's a bonus question. I'll pass it on to the next team. Okay.
70% ethanol.
70% ethanol. Clap for him. So that's one. Okay, so group 3, please come forward for your question. So group 3, your question. What is the causative agent for Buruli ulcer? I'm repeating the question again. What is the causative agent for Buruli ulcer? You have 30 seconds to answer. Please close your notebooks. We are not using our notebooks. It's a quiz. So
Um, please keep your notebooks in your bags.
Microcellular ulcer.
no. Bonus question to the next team. 2 attempts. But your time is up.
Which group hold on?
Group 4. Group 1. Bonus question.
Antibiotics.
That's wrong. So, okay, so I'll ask someone from the other groups to answer, but then there's no marks here for it. They are just giving us the answer. What do you think is the answer? Just the answer.
Mycobacterium.
No, there's something. Okay. Someone wants to answer? Very good. Clap for him. Okay. There's no mark. So group 4, please come forward. So group 4, dash are made up of DNA and are the instructions for life. Dash are made up of DNA and are the instructions for life.
Cells.
No. You should discuss first. You have another attempt. Discuss and decide on the answer you want to give. Group 1, bonus question. 15 seconds. No. No, wait, Pastor. Do you have, you don't know. It was, okay, so. No. Okay, someone from the crowd wants to. Okay, so so dash are made up of DNA and are the instructions for life. The answer is genes. Genes. Okay, that's fine. So group 1, your next question. Who would come forward to pick the next question for group 1? So group 1, your question. Drinking absolute ethanol is not harmful to the body. True or false?
This is false.
It's false. That's correct for 3 points. Group 2, Please keep quiet. Group 2. What primary staining method is used to differentiate between bacteria? I'm repeating the question again. What primary staining method is used to differentiate between bacteria? 30 seconds.
Primary garments.
So group 3, bonus question. You have 15 seconds.
Lysine and precipitation.
No,
Precipitation.
no. Group 1,
Gram staining.
gram staining. That's correct for 1 point. Yeah, group 1, 1 point. Group 3, who's coming forward with the question? Group 2. Group 3, sorry. List 2 ways that a parasite can harm a host. I'm repeating the question again. List 2 ways that a parasite can harm a host. You have 30 seconds.
Auntie, please. When it enters the immune system, it breeds and affects different organs. That gives us diseases.
No, that's wrong. Bonus question.
It helps us lose appetite.
No. Group 1 first before it comes to group 3. Group 1, do you have an answer? Then group 2.
Intestine parasite and urinating parasite.
No. So if anybody from the other group can answer, please.
Through the skin.
Through the skin. Yeah. Yeah. Penetration. No, that's not right. List 2 ways that a parasite can harm a host.
Okay. When it goes through the bloodstream, it develops, then it spreads around, giving diseases in the body.
Okay, yeah, that's right. But you were not able to answer. Very good. So I'll list them. So 1, it blocks the intestines. 2, penetrating the intestinal wall for nutrients. So that was the answer. So group 4. Listen carefully. I will repeat only once, then that's it. So group 4, your question. When preparing an alcohol-based disinfectant, the volume of water should be more than the volume of alcohol. True or false? When preparing an alcohol-based disinfectant, the volume of water should be more than the volume of alcohol. True or false?
False.
False. That's correct for 3 points. So this is the last set of questions. So group 1. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So group 1, Are you ready for your question? Okay, so group 1. List 2 ways that a parasite may gain entry to the human. List 2 ways that a parasite may gain entry into a human.
Through the bloodstream.
No, that's not.
When you have the disease and you urinate in the river, and someone goes and swims.
No, that's wrong. So group 2, bonus question.
Through food or water.
True, you are not able to give to them the 1 mark. Group 2, your question. What is the color of a gram-negative bacteria under the microscope? I'm repeating the question again. What is the color of a gram-negative bacteria under the microscope? Yes, group 2.
Red or pink?
Red or pink, that's correct for 3 points. Group 3. Group 3. Your question. What is the color of a gram-positive bacteria under the microscope?
Blue or purple?
Blue or purple, that's correct for 3 points. Group 4. Who is coming forward to pick your question? Yeah. Group 4. Okay. You want to look at your question? So group 4. Your question. Why are ornaments such as rings, watches, and bracelets not worn whilst working in the bacteriology lab? I'm repeating the question again. Please keep quiet.
Please.
Why are ornaments such as rings, watches, and bracelets not worn whilst working in the bacteriology lab?
Because they can get infected.
No.
Because they can get infected, and when they get infected, you wear it again, so it will infect your skin.
No. Okay. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. It's okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'll give you 2 marks out of the 3 because the right word is not infected. It's contaminate. Yeah. So I'll give you 2. So I've been fair, right? Okay, so no, you didn't say the same thing.
No, like a question.
Okay, so this is the end of round 1. So our score master will collate the results and would.
Hello.
Please keep quiet.
I would like to acknowledge the fact that all of you have done well.
Very good.
You did your best. And as it stands, we have group 1 taking the lead with 7 points. So that means
Let's clap for them.
group 1 qualifies for the next round. So group 1 proceeds to the next round. Hello.
Please keep quiet.
Hello. So group 1 proceeds to the next round after the quiz involving group 5 and 8. Group 5 to 8. We have group 2 having 4 points. there's a tie between group 2 and group 3. So we'd like to engage two groups, both groups, and then so that we can separate the tie.
We need to.
You want to complete the round first.
Okay, yes, so it's fine.
At least, okay.
that's
So we have a second, and then the last two groups, group 2 and group 3, having 4 points.
Yeah.
Yes.
They are dead.
So there wouldn't be any tie,
Okay, so
like I already said. So group 1, you set yourself aside and prepare for the next round,
yeah.
and we would have group 5, 6, 7, and 8 coming on for their
Thank
round.
you. You guys did well.
What's right? Third place. Second, five from 4.
Group 8. Your question. What is the name of the reagent used to precipitate the DNA? I'm repeating the question again. What is the name of the reagent used to precipitate the DNA? You have 30 seconds. So group 5, a bonus question. Group 5, a bonus question.
Isochloroquine.
No. Group 6, bonus question. This is group 6.
Isochlorophene.
Group 7, a bonus question. 15 seconds. For bonus.
Isochlorophene.
So that's wrong. The correct answer is isopropanol. Okay, so group 5. Group 5, your question. Taking dash helps children's immune system fight diseases. I'm repeating it again. Taking dash helps children's immune system fight diseases.
Taking antibiotics prescribed by a doctor.
No, that's wrong.
Taking vaccines or shots.
Correct, 40 points. So group 6. Group 6, your question. What is the purpose of the immune system? I'm repeating the question again. What is the purpose of the immune system? You have 30 seconds.
To protect us from bacteria, germs, and fungi, and diseases.
Okay, that's correct. I'll give it to them for 30 points. So that was so group 7. Group 7, please come forward. So group 7, your question. Why should you not eat or drink in the bacteriology lab? I'm repeating the question again. Why should you not eat or drink in the bacteriology lab? You have 30 seconds.
Because the food will get contaminated.
That's correct for 30 seconds. Group 8. Group 8. Mention 2 preventive measures against intestinal parasite infection. I'm repeating. Group 2. I'm repeating the question again. Mention 2 preventive measures against intestinal parasite infection. Group 2, you have 30 seconds.
Getting vaccinated.
No.
Going to the hospital regularly.
No. Preventive measures. Bonus. Is it time? Group 5, a bonus question. Hey. Group 5. You mentioned 2. So if you mention 1, I won't give you the
Taking anti-parasital medicine prescribed by a doctor. Okay. Washing foods.
This is a bonus question, so
Washing foods before you eat them.
that's fine. We'll give them the 1 mark because the answers are correct. That's group 5. Okay, so group 7. No. Group 8. They couldn't answer. Okay. Yes. They could not answer. So it was a bonus. He said back. I didn't hear the DWM.
That's what Kccr said. That's what Kccr said.
It's correct. It's correct.
Please.
It's vaccination at least.
Okay, so that means we'll take the 1 point, that bonus. Okay, so group 8. Wait. Yeah, you answered it. Wait, but then I was told that group 8 said something aside the vaccination. So I'll give them the opportunity to pick another question and we'll cancel the bonus question. So group 8, please come forward. If you are speaking, please speak out so that we can hear you clearly. Because we would have to decide whether the answer is correct or wrong.
Um, okay, a short one, please. We are not trying to scare you in any way. Put your heads together and think through what you were given at the labs when you went on a visit. Okay, don't fall short. Your marks are not encouraging, but there is hope. Okay.
Okay, so group
Let's keep
8.
it going.
This is your question. Please, when you are speaking, please speak loudly so we can hear you, because we would have to decide whether the answer is correct or wrong. So if you are speaking, please. So your question is, what information does DNA contain? I'm repeating the question again. What information does DNA contain? You have 30 seconds to answer.
From parents to children.
It's not correct. You have 6 seconds. So
Genetic information.
that's correct. So group 5, please come forward for your question. Yeah. So group 5. So it's the same thing. So group 5. Alex. Group 5, your question. What is the ideal incubation temperature for most bacteria? I'm repeating the question. What is the ideal incubation temperature for most bacteria?
Around 35 to 37 degrees
That's
Celsius.
correct for 3 points. So this is the last set of questions. So group 6. Group 6, please come and pick your question again. Nate.
Hello. Please keep quiet, okay?
Group 6, your question. What is ectoparasite?
What are ectoparasites?
I'm repeating the question. What is ectoparasite? You have 30 seconds.
Ectoparasite is a parasite that lives outside the body.
That's correct for 3 points. Group 7. Who's coming forward? Group 7. What is antiparasitic medication? Group 7, I'm reading the question again. What is antiparasitic medication?
They are medicines used to cure and fight against parasites.
That's correct for 3 points. So group 8, that's the last question. Then Group 8. Group 8. Please keep quiet. Group 8. Your question. Why do female mosquitoes feed on blood? I'm repeating the question again. Why do female mosquitoes feed on blood?
To produce their eggs.
To produce their eggs. That's correct for 3 points. Okay, so we are waiting for our scores master to collate the
Okay.
results then. Yeah.
Millicent and her group, you worry you. Okay, so at the end of the contest, we have group 5 leading with 10 points. Okay, so group 6 and 7 have 9 points. That means you will go on another round to break the tie for them. And then unfortunately, group 8 is down with 3 points. Thank you very much. Thank you. So okay. So we are going to give group 6 and 7
The opportunity.
the chance for them to separate themselves
Please keep quiet.
and put one ahead of the other. So group 6 and 7,
Group 6.
you would have a question. I think
So there won't be any bonus question for this round. If you are wrong, that's it. Yeah. Okay, so who was okay, so group 6? Yes, still 30 seconds. Group 6. What is a microscope used for?
To see things closer.
That's correct. To amplify it. Yes, correct. It's to study small objects and to enlarge images. It's correct. It's correct. It's to enlarge
say
objects.
things.
What do you, it's correct. No, no. So I think the parasitologists are saying that they don't agree with it.
We have to be fair. We're here when someone said immunity means strong. Yes, strong, not resistant.
Um, um, okay. To so for the benefit of the doubt, I think
So I think
you would like you to pick another
another
question.
question because
Yes.
the parasitologists are
At
saying
least,
that
yes.
they don't agree with it.
Yes.
Answer. So
It
the
sounds
best
controversial,
judge,
so you pick it again.
so group 6. Okay. So group 6. What is zoology?
The study of animals.
Group 7. Your question. Group 7. Your question. Ethanol is used when preparing hand sanitizer. True or false?
True.
True, that's correct. So group 6, you would have to come for because there's still a tie, so we would still have to break it.
Please.
Group 6. Your question. What is parasitology? What is parasitology?
The study of parasites.
That's correct. You're not going again. Let's stay for our side that can have two. And so if you're not, if you get the same thing and you're not
Group 6 and 7. Um, Looking at how far you guys are going, we don't want you to go as far as you want to go again. You are going to put a stop to it.
Yeah.
And that would mean that you are going to ask a technical question that's going to engage both groups at a time, and then the best outcome will move on to the next round. Settled? Thank you very much. So,
So group 6 and 7. Each group, like this question goes to both. So if you know the answer, you can answer. The other group too would answer. But then if the other group mentions, gives an answer, you don't have to repeat the same answer. You have to give a different answer. Okay. So list 2 parasites that can harm a host.
Tape parasite,
No.
tapeworm, and
Ascaris.
You have to list. Yeah, you have to mention.
Scalopium. Scalopium.
So okay, please be quiet. Ask them. Okay, so group 6 and 7. Group 6 and 7. Mention 2 cells. Mention 2 cells that are involved in the human immune system. 2 cells that are involved in the human immune.
the lysocopia and the pharmacopoeia.
Lymphocytes and phagocytes.
That's it.
so
Group 7.
okay, so group 7 comes second. Okay, so group 5 is first and group 7 is second, followed by group 6 and lastly group 8. You've done well. Thank you very much.
So that means
So
group 5 and group 7 will maintain their seats.
group 5 and
group
7.
7, you maintain your seats.
Group 8, please settle at the back and continue the crying from there. Please. Group 7. Hey. Group 6 and 8, please continue the tears from the back. Why? Please, the group, the chaperones, this is the time to give them morale. Once we start.
So which group? Group 1. Are we ready for the final round? Okay.
Please, at this point, I would advise you put your books aside.
Put your books aside. Yeah.
The time for
Put your
revising
books aside.
or revision is over. And the chaperons, please set yourself aside. Yempe interference via Millicent and her kids. Yes. Please join them there. The back won't help you. Now, so the quiz mistress will proceed from here.
Okay, so this is the final round. And in this final round, we determine who is first, second, or third. Yeah, the rules are the same as we started. So nothing changes. So we'll start with group 1. So we'll have 3 sets of questions. So group 1, come forward and pick your question.
Group 1.
Group 1, your question. What parasite causes malaria? I'm repeating the question again. What parasite causes malaria?
The Plasmodium parasite.
That's correct for 3 points. Group 4. Please keep quiet. Please keep quiet.
Hello.
Group 4. Your question. What is an allergic reaction?
An allergic reaction is when the immune system reacts to something that is not harmful.
That's correct for 3 points. Mention 2. Where can DNA be found? Mention 2.
In your body.
In the body, yes.
In the plant cell.
That's correct for 3 points. Yeah, 2. Yes, I thought someone mentioned the first one. Yeah. Yeah.
In the human cell.
Yeah, he mentioned it. So it's correct. 5. So group 7. So group 7. Your question. What is an what is an intermediate host? I'm repeating the question again. What is an intermediate host? 30 seconds.
An intermediate host is an organism that has the parasite with it or in it.
Okay, I'll give you 2 points. So an intermediate host, it was not complete. It's an organism that supports the immature or non-reproductive form of a parasite. Yeah, but it's carrying the form of it, so yeah. So the next set of questions, group 1. Group 1. Your question. There are 5 species or kinds of parasites that cause malaria. True or false? I'm repeating the question again. There are 5 species or kinds of parasites that cause malaria. True or false?
False.
That's wrong. So it's a true or false question. So there's no bonus question. No, there's no bonus question. There's no bonus. So, so group four. Group four. Group four.
True or false? Super bonus.
True or false? Super
Group
bonus.
four, your question. Group four, your question. Methanol and ethanol are both alcohols. True or false? Group four. Group four. Methanol and ethanol are both alcohols. True or false? True. True, that's correct.
Please keep quiet, else
Keep quiet.
I'm going to make some deductions here.
Group five.
I na hompo sir. Huh? Akola na hompo.
Group five. Group five, your question. DNA can differentiate one organism from the other. True or false? True. True, that's correct. Group seven.
Why you want another person? Yeah, exactly.
Please. Group seven. Your question. What is a parasite? What is a parasite?
A parasite is an organism that lives on a host.
That's correct. It's correct, but then there's more to it. You add. Okay. So she wants to add. So let her add.
That lives and depends on an host.
Okay, that's fine. Yes, that's correct for 3 points. It's correct, yeah. So this is the last set of questions. So group one. Group one. Group one, your question. DNA, please keep quiet. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. True or false? DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. True or false?
True.
True, that's correct. Group four. Group four, your question. Mention 2 parasitic diseases. Mention 2 parasitic diseases. 30 seconds.
Cholera.
That's wrong.
Skin NTDs.
That's wrong. Bonus question. Group 5. Bonus question.
Group 5.
It's group 4 that answered the question. So the next
Group 5.
5. Where's group 5?
Which area? Bakrofty. Bakrofty.
That's wrong. Group Group 7. It's,
Parasitic
it's a
disease.
parasite, but then parasitic diseases. It's not a disease. Yeah.
Malaria and Ebola.
You need to mention two.
Malaria and Ebola.
But then, yeah, so two. So it's wrong. The malaria is correct, but then, but it, oh my God. It's still, okay, it's still bonus.
Uchararia and Onkoseka.
Ah, it's not a disease. It's not a disease.
Okay, so everyone is wrong. But the thing is that they kept mentioning the parasites.
But not
You
a
have a
disease.
disease condition, and we are not talking about the parasite itself. Wucheria bancrofti is a parasite, but then it causes lymphatic filariasis. Onchocerca volvulus, like you mentioned here, is caused of is a parasite, but it causes onchocerciasis. That's the river blindness. You get the difference, right?
So you mentioned the parasite.
And again, she mentioned malaria. Malaria is a parasitic disease, but Ebola is a viral disease. Okay? That's well established. So viruses causes Ebola, and then parasites cause malaria. So amongst them, we have the lymphatic filariasis, elephantiasis, right? Yes. And then
So that
onchocerciasis.
means group 5.
Yes. So group 4,
0.
there is nothing to show for in round 3. Group 5. Moe. Uh-huh.
So
Have you
group
chosen?
5, your question. What is endoparasite? Your question. What is endoparasite? You have 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds.
They are parasites that live inside the body.
That's correct for 3 points. Group 7. Group 7. Your question. What is the other name for white blood cells? You have 30 seconds. What is the other name for white blood cells?
Lymphocytes.
Lymphocyte. Okay, that's correct. Lymphocyte.
What you said?
No, repeat what you said. No, repeat what you said.
Lymphocyte.
Louder.
Phagocyte.
No, that's wrong. It's fine.
Phagocyte.
No, it's wrong.
So
If I'm not bonus, I sure. Group 1. So group 7 was supposed to answer. What did you say?
Lymphocytes.
That's correct. Who is she? You saw her?
Okay. Hello. Hello. Let's settle in and then. Um, so, group 1, group 4, group 5. But before that, let me establish this. You've all done well. The thoughts and the answers you guys have provided this afternoon is informative. At your age, you've been able to learn a lot, and I'm sure you go back with so much in mind. And we are most grateful for how far you've come. But in all, you have winners, and I say those who tried. There are no losers around here. Either win or you learn your lesson for another day. Yeah, that's good. So, group 4 came third. Group 1 was second, and the first was group 5. We would like to invite Auntie Charity to take it over and then award the winners accordingly. Yeah, Millicent and her scientific group.
Of us have enjoyed. We are the winning team, right? Yes, we are the winning team. So everybody here is a winner. So don't cry. You are a winner, okay? And for the third position, we want to invite Dr. Silverkin to do the third position for us. Let's give. So the third position, can we have you here? Yeah, and you can come. All of you have to come. Third position. So this is for the third position. Let's give it to the third position. Third position. So, thank you. For the third position. Clap for them. Let's give it to them. Let's give it to them. You have done well. You have really, really done well. You have done well. The winning team. The winning team. So, all right, so let's give it up to the third position. And for the second position, we have Dr. Mwaku here to do us the honor. Let's give it to Dr. Mwaku. The second position. Ooh, let's give it up to Dr. For the second position, Dr. Mwako is doing us. Let's give it up to the second position. Yeah. Line up, second position. Second position, line up. As you gracefully take your reward. Second position. Wait. Well done.
Let's present.
And for our winners, the winning team, Ingrid Sobel is here to do. We have Ingrid to do us the honor for the winning team. Winning team. So the winning team. Yes, this is the winning team. These are your winners.
Are you the next generation of scientific researchers? What is your name? Alina. Oh, okay. You want to work in KCCR? Oh, I wait. No, maybe I will not see you because I'm old now. But you know, my colleagues, they will see you in 20 years when you become a doctor.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, the winning team.
So,
Everyone has gotten one.
Do you all have?
Yes, so you get one. Okay, so
I have getting class for you.
have you got? Yeah. So Lana,
the winner, champion, you are here.
winner. I'll bring the beer. I'll bring them.
I think everybody was coming to
Yes. All right. Thank them.
Okay, please, we are about closing. Let's all get seated. Please sit down. Yes, we would let you go take it very soon. Your mom is here. Go take your bath. You can. Please sit down. Before we go, I would like you to give. Please sit down. Wherever you are, sit down. Before we go, I would like everyone to clap their hands. Just clap your hands. Oh, do it so hard. I want you to do it for yourself. You guys did a very, very marvelous job today. It was very intense. but you stayed through it all. Thank you very much for gracing this occasion. Please sit down. Please sit down. We are leaving. Please sit down. We are all winners. This quiz is not enough to define who we are. So please don't feel bad. Yes. So we are. Okay. I have a found money but a missing owner. So you can see me and then just identify. You tell me the serial number. Yeah. And then I'll just give it to you. And I have this one too. You can just come and identify it and I'll give it to you. Before we leave, we have, please keep quiet. Before we leave, we have in our midst the head of labs in the person of Dr. Ernest Adankwa. And then we would like to invite him to give us a closing remark. So give him a hand whilst he comes.
Hello. Well, I'm very pleased to have met all of you. It's been an exciting and a memorable event, isn't it? Can we give a round of applause to all of us who made this event a successful one? You know, we at KCCR, we are keen. Hello? Can you all pay attention? We are keen on nurturing young scientists and young minds, okay, that will impact the world and change their environment around them. So actually we're looking forward with much anticipating for the program, and you guys have made it a success. And we want to take this opportunity to thank all the facilitators. A special thank will go to the chair of the planning committee, that is Charity. Can we give a round of applause for her? She made all these together with a wonderful team, made everything possible for us. And also want to give a special thanks to KCCR management for the support they gave towards this program. A round of applause for the management of the. We want to also thank all the tutors, teachers who came, parents who brought their kids to participate in this program. I want to say a special thanks to all of you. We hope that you really enjoyed your stay at KCCR, and we hope that you learned something that will help you in your when it comes to your science related courses. You may have some ideas that you pick from here, and even moving on, you may have had the interest that you have in science would have been ignited and increased in a way. So I want to thank you all for coming and making this program a success. Can we give a round of applause for all that you've done for us today?
Thank you very much. So we are about leaving. But the last announcement is that we would want to make a picture, a general group picture. So when we leave here, we'll just go and then make a picture outside before we all depart. I'd like to thank everyone who was able to come today, especially our teachers. We really appreciate your time and your effort. We want to thank all the organizers of the program, Dr. Silva King, Madam Charity, everyone. We have to put in a lot to make this success. Thank you very much. We started with prayer and we want to end with prayer. We'll call on the only planet in KCCR, Venus, to pray for us. Let's kindly look at our
Shall we pray? Our Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for how far you brought us. We're grateful for the strength, the energy, the zeal, everything that has come together to make this prayer beautiful. We thank you so much for everything. As we leave for our various homes, pray that you guide us, protect us, and comfort us. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen.
Thank you very much. Just in case I forgot to mention my name, I'm Dennis. Yes. So please, let's all go downstairs, take a picture, and then we'll go. Please make sure you pick your bags. If your bag is here, come and pick it up. Make sure you check and verify that it's yours. Don't mix up anything. Yes. Thank you very much. Please, the money is still with me. Nobody has come to identify it. No. You are making my baby girl cry. A bag. Is there a name? Please, if you can't find your bag and you are in KNUST, you have a blue